Ultimately, whether athletes go to school in the US or not is dependent on them. I mean, we've had athletes who've told us they don't want to go to school. I think Martha Bisa was one of those who was reluctant to give us her school papers. I'm glad that subsequently she changed her mind and got the opportunity to go to the US. She's back to running times like she was running in 2014, and it's good for her and it's good for Ghana. I think ultimately athletes are going to have to decide whether they want to go. What we try to do as a federation at GAA is we find out the athletes who are running fast enough to potentially get scholarships, and then we talk to them to see whether they are interested in studying. Every single one who's interested in studying, we try to help. Sometimes we're successful, sometimes we're not, because it's not as though we control the pace of the coaches who. And sometimes it's a situation where you've got a coach who has a lot of money, but he's not interested in a 400-meter runner. Meanwhile, the athlete who you've got who's deserving is a 400-meter runner, and they pass on that. So yes, we'll continue to try to help as much as possible. We've been talking with people who you've seen here today about how we can build another aspect of our game, which is how we can develop our coaches, because I think that's another place where we're behind. I mean, sports is now really a science. You think about the biomechanics that's in sport, the technique things and it's important that we try and invest as much as we can in our coaches also. It's been difficult because in a situation of financial paucity, all of the money we put into the athletes, into competition, so the athletes have opportunities to compete. And clearly we've been able to develop athletes to a certain level, and the question is how do they step to the next level, and part of the answer to that is coaching. So yes, we talked today with people who you saw here about how we develop the coaching platform and whatnot. But yes, we will do anything as long as it's legal that we can to help our athletes develop. For me personally, what is most important, even more so than their athletic performance, is that we help them take the God-given talent and develop it into things that can help them till the day they reach their graves. Because all of us will run, all of us will jump, all of us will throw till we are 30, 35, but then after that, there's another 40 or 50 years of life. And if you've had athletes and you've used them, and at the end of their competing, there's really nothing that they have left to go, you haven't been fair to them. So for us, sending athletes to the US is largely also to help them develop that other aspect of their lives so that they can be even more benefit to Ghana after they're running. That's really where it is.